All right, picture this, y'all. You've got your laptop, you've got your hiking boots, and a dream of sneaking away to the beautiful Western North Carolina mountains whenever the life in the city gets way too loud and overstimulating. And that's exactly what's happening today. We are in Hot Springs, North Carolina, touring two very different homes for a woman who's ready to give it all up in the city, not all the way, half time, and move to the mountains so that she has her little oasis and retreat. One of these homes has a beautiful stream, the other one has views, and honestly, we are going to need your help today. So stay tuned, especially if you're thinking about moving to Western North Carolina. You're not going to want to miss this one. Meet Laura. She's in her 50s. She's originally from Atlanta, still lives there, where she runs a small marketing business remotely. Her kids are grown and out on their own, but they're going to visit sometimes. And lately, she's just been craving that slower pace. She is starting to semi-retire too, and she can work remotely sometimes. So she's like, you know what I would love? I would love to live in Hot Springs, at least part-time, right? She came here one time for a weekend, and she just absolutely fell in love. She got to know some people in town, and she's like, you know what? This is my place. She loved how everybody seemed so friendly and they seemed to know each other. And then she loved how she could be back in Asheville in under an hour or at the airport. So it was super convenient for her if she had to go somewhere. And then Atlanta, of course, is just about 3.5 hours away. Laura's dream is to have a second home here, a place that she can escape on long weekends and host friends and eventually retire full time. So she's looking for something with character and charm. It's not exactly something that's cookie cutter, right? So maybe a charming house with a wraparound porch or a small cabin that she can slowly restore with time. So she loves to garden, she loves to hike, and she loves to read books by the river, do yoga, and she's got a big creative side too. So a place to make some art. She's the kind of person who lights a candle and has a glass of wine and journals while the rain is coming down. She's really introspective and she likes a retreat kind of vibe. And she wants She wants neighbors that she can wave to and kind of get to know, but are not necessarily right on top of her, so she can have a little bit of breathing room. Hi, Pops. Are you a mountain dog? Do you live out here in Madison County in the Hot Springs area? They're working. They're getting ready to go to work, and they are in a holding pattern on their way to the jobby job. Hot Springs checks every box for her. It's small, it's quaint, it's quiet, it's affordable compared to the other resort towns around. If you compare it to Waynesville or Hendersonville, there's live music, there's yoga, there's wellness retreats nearby. There's tons of retreats here. There's a little farmer's market that happens, and there's tons of nature availability, hiking, biking, kayaking, all the stuff that she wants to do. So it's going to be perfect. Also, you get a little bit more breathing room here. So here's the deal with Hot Springs. It's tiny. If you blink your eyes, you're going to miss it. But you're about 45 minutes from Asheville. It's not that far away. This is the whole Main Street right here. Look this way. And it's still recovering from the flood. There's some relocated stores right now, and usually this is hip-hoppening, but we're getting into the lower season too. The population is just over 500 people, 560 people, so it's tiny. People know each other. They know if you're a local, they know if you're not a local, and everybody will remember your name. So it's a mix of longtime locals, artists, poets, creatives, remote workers, all kinds of people. And it's interesting and fun and quirky. A really great place to call home or second home. One thing I love about this area, this Madison County, Western North Carolina, Hot Springs area, are all these little country stores that have been here for a long time. You're going to see them, maybe once every 10 minutes, something like that. And we are right across the street from the first property that we're showing for Laura right there. And so she could just come across the street and get her basics, her essentials if she wanted to. She can also get a hot dog or some barbecue or coffee, or probably talk to a guy named Leroy inside and chat it up about how the fish are running or doing or something, So right off the main street is Big Pillow Brewing. They've been open, 5-6 years, something like that. This is it. It's so much fun. There's live music here. There's a stage. There's a great taqueria that's out of Asheville called the Great Eagle. They are known for fabulous foods, and Big Pillow is named after a rapid on the French Broad River. They have wonderful owners. Oh, it feels so good out here today. Let's go see if we have enough time for a taco. Carnitas, 2. So here's what she's dreaming of. Something private, unmistakably Western North Carolina style, in a place that feels like a true mountain retreat. The minute she pulls in the driveway, she wants to feel like she's on her own, but, you know, not totally isolated, right? So both these homes are around 2,000 square feet that we're getting ready to show her. One sits on 16 acres, one sits on 1 acre, so it's going to be a little bit of a difference. See, one is built in 2007, one is built in 2005, so they're both relatively new. There's not a lot of work that she's going to have to do to it. But she wants that, like, cabin feel. Like, she wants to have some mountain views out there as well. And she would love some sort of stone or wood incorporation into the home, so it has a rustic feel, but a place that really reminds her that she's in the mountains and not the suburbs, because she's already got that in Atlanta, right? A place where she can relax, she can exhale, and she can just be. So are you ready to go check them out? Let's go. Here we go. This is Laura's first home that we are going to show her today, and I am a little bit blown away just looking out over these 16 acres, 16 plus acres. This is a really cool little holler, is what we call it in North Carolina. I don't know what you call it over in your place, but this is an amazing, like, whole estate. It seems like there's a barn over there. I don't hear anything. You know what? The only thing I hear right now is like the little trickle of a spring fed creek down there. What? That water must be so clean. Here's what we got. We're looking at this cabin with some views that come out, a big expansive deck right here. I think she would absolutely love it. It is private. It is pristine. Now let's go inside. This has been an Airbnb, so a short-term rental. Now, we do have the option of keeping it furnished, or you can ask the sellers to clean everything out if you want to. But check this out. This is a true cabin Western North Carolina style, which is awesome. Even including a tree trunk. I guess, I don't know if that like grew up through the house or they put it in there or what they did. It looks like they did put it in there. But what a unique feature right there. I absolutely love it. Now let's head on in to the living room. You have a gas fireplace here. I'm tempted to heat it up right now, because I'm a little chilly on this fall day, but I can handle it, right? And you have a loft up there, which we'll go into in a minute. Here's your kitchen. Quaint, easy, open. People love that, of course. How about we head back into the primary bedroom? Quite big. I love all the wood on the walls. It keeps that cabin feel happening. This is a king-size bed. Now, like I said, this furniture could come, or you might decide you want to put your own furniture in there, Laura. You got to decide. Now, here, let's go into the primary bathroom. Not so shabby. The tub. I can dig it. I can dig that tub and that double vanity. Now, right behind you two, we've got this shower with the cobbled cobblestones down below. This is a nice size. Everything's just a nice size, right? Now, this home in totality is about 2,000 square feet. Now, it's listed as 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, but as you'll see, there's a little bit more bang for your buck upstairs. Let's go. So as we head upstairs, this is an open loft, which is really cool. I love that for offices, for seating areas, for reading nooks. And then you have this beautiful view right behind me of the mountains. Now you're going to get more of a view in the wintertime, of course, because the leaves have just dropped. So you get more winter views right now, which is awesome. So this little seating area could also be used as a bedroom if you wanted to house more people, because there is a bath up here, a full one. I mean, you could even close that off if you wanted, but yeah, you have a full bath here. So self-sufficient living area up here. Now, the cool thing about this house is that you have a sleeping place on each floor. So we have this loft, we have the main floor, and then we have a whole downstairs basement area. Let's go there. Now, right off the living room on the main floor, you go down these stairs, and there's a whole separate living quarters pretty much downstairs. I mean, there's not going to be a kitchen or anything, but man, you could have your own entryway right there, another king size bed. You have tons of space. Look at this massive couch too. I mean, this is a great lounging area. So if you or Laura or whoever are thinking about having this as a second home, it's really cool to have these different levels so that if you are going in with a family to rent it, or to live here on your own and have people visit, you have your own space. Now, there's not a full bath down here. There's only a half bath, but that's okay. I mean, not the end of the world. Now, one thing that I love about this home is that it does have a garage. It is a one-car garage, but if you are buying a home in Western North Carolina and you're not going to be here all the time, having that garage is going to be useful if you want to store a car there for when you fly in and you have something here that you need, especially if you need four-wheel drive or something like that. Now, this is great because you have your own exit right to the backyard, which goes out to the fire pit. So check this out. You have a big, massive fire pit. Now, we need to add some chairs out here. Overlooking these mountain views. The colors are all changing right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. You have a flat area here, which you don't always get in the mountains, especially if you want views. You do have a flat area here, which is awesome. And there's 16 acres. Now, word on the street, listen up, is that there is the neighbor man here who likes to maintain this area. So that would be really great for Laura not living here. It's pretty much a turnkey home. Like, it has everything that she needs. She doesn't have to do a lot of work. There's people around to kind of maintain it and look after it, which is amazing. So that would work really well for her. And look how adorable it is. It's exactly what she's looking for when we're thinking about kind of a relaxation retreat area that she could also rent if she wanted to when she's not here. Now, that's not her main priority, but that comes in handy if you want to have that option, because not every house is going to have that. There's going to be some covenant and restrictions in some, which don't allow you to rent short term. And that's why it's important to work with somebody who knows the details and can get behind the listings to pull up the paperwork to see exactly what you're getting into. Reach out any of the ways down below if you are thinking about buying or investing in the Western North Carolina area, because it's what we love to do. Okay, let's go to the next one. Before we move on, though, I want to make sure that we understand all the details of this house so we can make an educated decision and help Laura by voting down below on which home you think is going to work for her. So this is about 2,000 square feet. You have 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, but really we saw there's another space for another bed if you do want it in that loft. This house is built in 2007 on 16 acres. So I bet there's even a place if you wanted to later on down the road. I'm not saying, but we could check it out to build another house or two because that's a lot of land. So this is going to come in at $550,000. So, not bad for a second home. Here we are at Laura's second home we're going to show you. Now, this has a little bit less property, but man, look at the character and charm on this home. So this is on 1 acre, and it's a little bit smaller, but it has 3 bedrooms with walls, a couple bathrooms as well. I am just kind of blown away at the charm on this home. So look at the rock work here. You've got stone everywhere. You've got wood. You have all these little touches that are just so natural and beautiful where they've left the bark here. I think this is adorable, especially for a second home. This is so cute. Now, it's also really close to the Appalachian Trail and to Max Patch, and wonderful hiking and adventure all throughout this area, which is a plus. Let's go on in. I'm digging this whole thing. Even the entryway and where you put the key in is old world charm. Check this out. Exposed beams. So cool. I love this chandelier too. Now look at this kitchen. Okay, so we've got some tile countertops, which are great. And then these big, huge windows behind. But if you check out this fireplace and mantle, my goodness, this is from medieval times. Now, this house was built in 2005, so it's not that old, but it feels so modern, rustic, even down to the wide plank floors down there. Now, I love it with this open fireplace, wood burning fireplace, my cup of tea, as you know. And you can look through, so I could be sitting here at a big long table having Thanksgiving dinner with my whole family, enjoying myself while keeping my buns toasty. I dig that. And look, on the other side, here's where you can have a couch. and lounge or a reading nook or whatever you want to have. And oh my goodness, y'all. Right now it's gorgeous in Western North Carolina, but look at this view out this window. Can you see this? Look at all the fall colors popping. Laura's very excited about being able to view all the vibrant colors when she comes here, because Atlanta's like a big old city, and you get some pops, but you definitely get some seasons in Atlanta. But it's going to be so much nicer here to view this. Now we'll go outside in a minute, but I want to come in here first because this is kind of a little bit like a sunroom area. I would definitely have a reading nook right here. It is so quaint and so cozy. And then where's the primary? This way? Oh yeah. Now check this out. You got a closet right here with lots of storage. And then you're coming in here to the primary bedroom. You have another opportunity for views right outside this window, especially right now with the leaves dropping and popping. That's how we do it in Western North Carolina. We drop it and we pop it. Now here you have bathroom, walk-in shower. That's pretty nice and convenient right off the primary bedroom. Okay, y'all, follow me. Don't get lost. Just kidding. It's not that huge. It's 1,800 square feet. So it's quite manageable as a second residence if you just want to pop in. Now, here's another little bedroom that has its own little bathroom. And look, follow me. Come on. Look, you can go all the way through the bathroom. Now, here's your bathtub, y'all. Don't forget. Here's your bathtub. I'm going to start walking backwards through every video now. Here's your bathtub. Now, here's another little bedroom. And what's beautiful about this bedroom is it's tiny, but it also has an escape route to the wild and wonderful nature of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Look at these hydrangea down there. Look at these long range views with this color popping everywhere. Check out how rustic this banister feels. Now you see a lot of cabins in Western North Carolina sometimes, and sometimes they're put up quickly without a lot of expense, and you're going to see that. In this home, if you look behind me, this is very well done. I mean, this has been thought out and meticulously calculated that when you consider the design of this home. It has a lot of charm and a lot of character. But guess what? How much is the price tag? Do you think this is more or less than the home that we just viewed? Now, keep in mind that home that we viewed before had 16 acres. This is 1 acre. And this is in a subdivision that has some room and has privacy. I mean, you see houses over here in the distance, but you're not right on top of homes. Now, she might not be able to rent this when she's not here. So we'll have to check at the CCRs, the covenant and restrictions of this neighborhood, to see what they have in terms of short-term rentals. But man, I don't know if you could get a better opportunity with what she's looking for here. Now, I also see trails going down off the back of the property here. So there's going to be trails. I saw another trail over there. There's no water on this property. So very different properties, right? Now let's talk about price and let's talk about the details of this one. So here we go. What do you think? Should Laura buy this one or the one that we saw earlier? They're both adorable, right? I mean, they both have their own charm. Okay, so this one is 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a little bit smaller at 1,800 square feet, give or take. It is on 1 acre, not 16 acres. It does not have water, but it has these beautiful mountain views and the privacy and seclusion that she's looking for a retreat feel. This one comes in actually higher or lower. This one comes in a little bit lower at $479,000. So what do you think? Vote down below. Help us out. And if you're looking for your special place in Western North Carolina, reach out to us any of the ways down below. It is our passion and pleasure to help you. So here's your home buying tip of the day. If you are looking to relocate to Western North Carolina, flat land is like gold, y'all. So sometimes in order not to have to work out like you're on a Stairmaster, you might have to trade off something. So you might have to trade off a view if you don't want to be on a hill, because sometimes you have to do both. Now, there are certain areas in Asheville and around Asheville where you can get flat land and also long-range mountain views. And it's absolutely stunning, usually on the western side. But we can tell you where that is. If you reach out down below and you're thinking about moving to the area, let us guide you through the path, because there are these little pockets throughout where you don't have to be on a steep incline and have a driveway that freaks the Florida people out. and you can still have those views. Hot Springs really has this way of like sneaking up on you. Whether you're just visiting or daydreaming about where you're going to put your hammock, this is peaceful, it's cool, it's charming. There's so many different dynamics to the area, but it still feels like one of these like really small, cute towns right near Asheville. So whether you're looking for a weekend getaway or maybe a longer term investment, this place really delivers. And if you're curious what other small towns right near Asheville you might be interested in, I want you to check out this playlist right over here. It's going to give you the goods on everything you need to know about moving to Western North Carolina, which is what we love to help you do. Until then, ciao for now.